Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are not going anywhere and we are not going to try or experience something new here in the US, but today I am going to share with you our timeline from the day that we sent our packet for my green card application process to the day that I received my green card. So a little background about me is that I am from the Philippines. I got here in US through a K1 fiancé visa last October, and also we got married on October. So on November, I started watching a lot of videos, tutorials, how to answer the questions on the form I-485, I-864, and what is the process. And also I joined a lot of Facebook groups for the AOS process. And yeah, I did also a lot of reading comments and sessions about that. And so on December 24, we sent our packet, my AOS green card application packet. But for that packet, it's only form I-485 and I-864Y. We didn't apply for a work permit or advanced parole because in our case, I am just new here. I don't drive, so there is no reason for me to apply for a work permit right away, because even if so, it comes right away and I don't drive yet. It also costs like $200 extra for the work permit. And for the advanced parole, we didn't also apply for that because we don't really have plans yet to travel outside US or to go back to the Philippines for a visit. Like what I said, I just got here last October. Okay, so, and also in some cases, if your work permit didn't come right away, because there was no time frame for the work permit, it can comes fast or late. So there are also some cases, there's a lot of cases actually, that your green card comes first before your work permit. So if your green card comes first before your work permit, the money that you spend for your work permit, that's all gone. But it's up to you, okay? Also, forgive me right away because this is my first time to make a video like this. So if ever I miss something or if you have any questions, just let me know on the comment section below and I will try to answer you. Okay, and also I'm going to put a letter on the screen so you can actually see the time frame. And yes, thank God we only waited for 3 months, for like less than 3 months before, like only days before 3 months, and I got my green card. And if you are watching this and if you are someone who's waiting, we're still waiting for your green card, don't get so hard on yourself. Just always remember, it's always case-to-case basis, and don't ever compare yourself, your timeline, to other people's timeline. That's one of the things that I've learned while waiting for my visa before I got here. Anyway, so December 24, we sent our packet. And also, sorry, before anything else, I just want to share with you, because this is one of the most topic in filing the AOS, if you are going to have, or if you're going to take a polio vaccine. I heard that the people now they're in their medical, the polio vaccine is now included, but before, the polio vaccine is not included, and there's a lot of people are trying to argue if they should or should not take polio vaccine because it's not included in the medical, right? And also in my case, my result in St. Luke's Medical is that I was latent. So it was not positive, but it was active. I mean, it was latent. So also, of course, it made me worry that I might have an RFE and stuff like that. So I researched for the field office, and also they said, I searched the field office that I'm going to have my interview and stuff like that. A lot of people share that there are some officers that actually looking for a polio vaccine. So for my peace, I decided to get polio vaccine before I filed the petition. Actually, at first, I only got a flu vaccine in Safeway, but because I was still contemplating about the polio. So the day before we sent our packet, I asked my husband, I said, let's go, let's get me some polio vaccine. So at least whether they accept it or not, at least I tried, right? Because if they ask you for a polio vaccine, that's RFE, and also that is very expensive. So when we get to the Safeway, I asked them if they can give me a vaccine sheet. So in there's the details about your vaccine and who did the vaccine and the dates and stuff like that. So I also put that on the medical side of the forms that we filed. Okay, so December 31, we received a message from the USCIS that they received our packet, and in the message they also give me the receipt number, so at least I can now check the status of my application to the USCIS online account. Okay, and then by January, I'm not really sure what date anymore, but by January we received the NOAA 1 and the biometrics letter. So in NOAA 1, you will receive it with the passcode and account for the passcode and the passcode for your USCIS online account, because there you can literally see your online process, and there you can in that USCIS online account you can also upload more evidence if you want. So, and then on January 23 is my biometric date. It was so easy and smooth. You just go there, they take fingerprints and the pictures, and that's it. And then after that, we received a letter, and then on March 6 is our interview date. On the interview date, I will make another video so I can share with you all the papers that we prepare and the questions that asked during the interview for us. So on March 9, because March 6 was Friday, so March 9, I checked the status and then it changed to approve. And then on March 19, I received my green card. So it was really unexpected. Like, even my husband, he said that he didn't expect to finish the process for 3 months, because my K1 visa, it took us 18 months to wait. So there was no expectations and everything like that. So before my video ends, I will just gonna give you some advice. I just wanna give you some advice and share you some insight. Before you start, if you are someone who's going to start the process, make sure you watch a lot of videos, tutorials, and don't be shy to ask questions, especially if it really bothers you. And second is, don't rush. Just take your time, adjust, and enjoy while you are not working yet. Enjoy your time while waiting for your green card. And don't ever compare your timeline for the other people's timeline. Like what I said, it's case-to-case basis, and also sometimes the field office is stuck with the paperwork and everything, so that's why it's taking so long than the different field office. Okay, and also always listen to yourself, because one thing I've learned, the more you ask question for a different people, the more that it will give you more hard time, or what do you call it, something that will make you think harder. Because like what I said, field office, different officers, so sometimes they experience this, sometimes they aren't. So yeah, good luck on your green card application process. And oh, by the way, before I forgot, whenever you're filling up a form, just make sure you are answering from the top to the bottom, and check it twice or thrice as much as you can. It's okay to be very paranoid a little bit, just to make sure that you didn't miss anything, because if you miss anything, it can also cause an RFE. So yeah, just always make sure that it's always answered, and all the forms are answered perfectly. Not so perfectly, but it's it's like better, you know, like close to perfect. So yeah, see you again next time on the video, and good luck. Bye bye.